Hey there guys, welcome back. Browning_404 here again with you today. And today guys, I've got another build for you. It's kind of weird actually, I'm starting in here. Let's go back to here. There we go, let's stare at that nice war face. Okay, so essentially guys, I've got another build for you. This one is, I like to call it the pubs build. So pubs being short for public games, public lobbies and stuff like that. Because I notice that whenever I play online, which is rarely, I'll be honest, I do honestly play with a lot of my friends, but I do sometimes jump around in the pubs, and I notice that a lot of people don't have a lot of stuff. They're kind of leveled out for stealth, and the other guy's leveled out for loud, and it's like, you know, it's like, do you have C4? We'll make this quicker. It's like, no, I don't have C4, so I'll respec and get C4, and it's like, we don't use it. It's like, anyway, sorry. So, I did this build. This build works quite well. I use it a lot of time when I do actually play in public games, so this way I don't have to respec. If someone's got, say, an ammo bag and no one has meds, I can go, fuck it, I've got meds, I'll take that. If people have meds and they don't have ammo bags, and say, okay, I've got ammo, I'll take that. If, you know, they got both, I can go, okay, well, I've got C4 and first aid kits, I can just bring one of those two, you know, so, yeah, you know, little things like that kind of help out. I've also got drill skills, a lot of stuff like that. So let's get straight into it. So first up, we're going to start in the fugitive tree, guys. This one I probably spent the most skill points in, but essentially this is where a lot of the stealth skills come out of it. We've got Undertaker Basic, Winston Wolf, Sixth Sense, Hidden Blade. So these here are essentially the stealth skills. Undertaker is giving us the body bag case deployable in case no one can afford the body bag case, or, you know, someone's bought it, but it's like, why not? I'll bring it, everyone else has ECMs. Winston Wolf's always good, so you can always carry that one extra body bag, and, you know, cheaper killing. I love that. That is beautiful. Sixth Sense, being able to stand still for 3.5 seconds in stealth and basically seeing through walls is amazing. Picking up items while in casing mode, this is good for bank jobs. You can get the key card very quickly and efficiently. Hidden Blade's always good just for that extra bit of concealment, plus you also get that 95% less noise, which I will be honest, I've never had the issue where when I kill someone in stealth they ever make noise. I will honestly be honest about that. I have never had it happen. Only if I kill someone and they actually fire off their gun, that is it. That may be actually what it stops, but I don't know. Of course we've got Daredevil, so this is a dodge build by the way, very dodge heavy. Daredevil, so this way we've got faster climbing, which is always good for, say, Go Bank and stuff like that. Go Bank, Big Bank. 15% dodge while ziplining, again, that's always handy on any map with ziplines. Running gun, just that extra bit of movement speed's always nice. Duck and cover, again, dodge based. Now if I did have one extra skill point, I would have chucked it in here for steadiness, but I didn't. We do have uppers and quick fix. You can see I've only basic these, but quick fix, you know, decrease your first aid kit deploy time by 50%. You know, that's always good. We just want to put it down, get that over and done with very quickly. Then we've got uppers, so I get 3 more first aid kits. So, you know, what's that? How many is that? It's like, it's a very small amount. Like 8, or is it 7 or something? It's a very small amount of first aid kits, but it's enough, you know. Especially if you're only doing it on Overkill. I don't recommend you use this build in Death Wish at all. Okay, so Ghost, guys. Ghost, again, we've got probably one stealth skill, or 2 stealth skills. We've got ECM Specialist, SMG Specialist, Cleaner, Sprinter, Fast Hands, and Shinobi. So straight away, guys, I want to say this build is pretty much compatible with any weapon in the game. Not to a huge extent, but to quite an extent. So obviously ECM Specialist, being able to bring 2 ECM jammers is always good. Just so you know, if you do have to quickly stop a camera, you can always use it. If you do have to quickly stop someone from calling it in, that's also good. Or you could just bring them along just to open ATMs. Why not? You know, if no one has a saw, you can just bring them along. SMG Specialist, this way, guys, you know, you can just bring an SMG. Why not? You know, that's always helpful. Some weapon skills there. Cleaner, again, more stealth related, but you also get the 5% damage increased specials, which is good. You get the 1 additional body bag, and you can also buy the body bag asset case, so that is a helpful skill for this build. Sprinter, again, it's more dodge based, using this one. We've got Fast Hands. It's always beautiful to be able to interact with stuff quickly. Shinobi is just, again, it's movement based. So yeah, this is pretty much full of my basics except for SMG and ECN. And Technician, guys, so here we've got some basic drill skills and also some basic mine skills. So here we've got Drill Sergeant, so this way we can drill faster. If no one has that, then you can always upgrade the drill, which is good. I'll just fix that mat. There we go. Okay, Hardware Expert, so this way you can fix the drill faster. I would have liked to have aced it out when I did put this build together, but I never, like, you know, sure, the auto restart's always good if, you know, something bad's going on and you're all cornered somewhere, and it's just good, you know, it's broken down. It's like, God, good things get any more worse, and that restarts itself. You know, that's always good. It gives you that glint of hope. But no, you don't have that here. Again, it's a lot of basic stuff. Just in case somebody doesn't have something, you've got it. Nerves of Steel, always helpful. It's not in a lot of my builds, but it is a helpful skill. You know, taking a bit less damage and using steel sights in Bleed Out. Just two little helpful things that you can always grab. Demolition Man, so this way you've got an extra trip mine and you do decrease time on deployment time. Tactical Mine, so basic this, so this way your trip mine explosions are increased. Now, I want to talk about this. These are only for a bit of fun, basically. You know, you can always corner off a little place, take down a bulldozer easily using them. But, you know, if you guys aren't into really using trip mines, you can always just not get this Demolition Man and chuck it in there. So, and then you'll have 2 points left over. You can come over here, guys, spend 1 point in Thick Skin, and then you have 1 point to yourself. I recommend you spend it either in Dead Presidents or Cat Burglar or Chameleon. So those are the ones that I recommend. But that is about that. Enforcer, guys. So this, as you can see, it's a bit more heavier than Technician. We've got Transporter, of course, a must-have with every single build in the game. We have Underdog here, so when you're surrounded by enemies, you know, these two, well, this one here definitely, but this one here is just something that I needed to get up to here. Stun Resistance is, I reckon, again, one of the must-haves for Overkill and above, just because there are a lot of flashbangs. Of course, you don't always need to get it, but it is something I recommend. Shotgun Impact, like I said, I'm going to have some skills for all guns in here, and of course, shotguns, which is always good. Shotguns are great for taking out bulldozers, great for taking out specials. They're pretty much a good all-rounder. Especially if you're going to bring like a silenced judge or something onto a mission, try and attempt stealth and then you fail. Using this build, you can still do a crap ton of damage with that judge, which is always good. Die Hard, again, another helpful one. You know, going into you can use your primary in a bleed out. That's helpful sometimes. And your armor recovery rate is increased, and that is again another very handy skill. We have Shotgun CQB. This way we do have a faster reload on shotgun. So I decided to spend 4 points here, guys, on this one, even though it's probably not needed if you're going to use a judge but shotguns can take a while to reload, so I was like, yeah, no, if I'm going to get shotgun skills, I'm going to get that. Next, Ammo Specialist. So like I said, guys, basic this, if someone doesn't have it, you can always just bring it. You know, it's just something good to bring along to a fight. In the Mastermind, so again, this is another quite a heavy tree. We've got Endurance, Cable Guy, Control Freak, Spotter, Equilibrium, Combat Doctor, and Dominator. So let's start at the bottom. We've got Endurance. So again, this is movement based. Like I said, this is going to be a dodge based build, so you want to be able to move around as much as you can. So this will increase your stamina and your cruise, which is always helpful. Team player, guys. Cable Guy, like I said, this build is an all-rounder, so being able to cable tie civilians is pretty much a must-have on any heist, unless it's like Big Oil, Firestarter Day 1 and Day 2, Framing Frame, you know, those types of heists. But again, this is only a public game match. You can just go from match to match to match to match. You don't have to worry about anything. You just use this for days. So that's one of the must-haves, pretty much. A very big recommendation on Cable Guy. Next, guys, we do have Control Freak. Again, this is very important to me personally, since the aced version gives you the special inside help asset. So this way, I do not have to do escapes, because trust me, I just want to get my payday. That's it. But every now and again, sure, you may just want to not buy that, you know, if you don't have money or anything, but, you know, just not buy it and have fun on escape. Escapes are fun. But big reason, basic, oh, well, it's not big reason for me is the inside help asset, but Another big reason is the civilians remain intimidated 50% longer, plus noise created by you intimidates them. So this is again helpful for stealth, which is always fabulous. You've got your spotter skill here, and we've aced that one out, so this is good for loud and stealth, so all-rounder basically. So you know, if it's aced out, you can highlight specials when going loud, and you can just highlight normal guards during stealth. The basic, of course, gives you more damage to specials as long as they are marked by you. Equilibrium giving us a increased fire rate if you ace it out, increased fire rate with pistols by 100%, increasing our accuracy and our pull and put away, even though we probably don't need pull and put away since we're going to be using the rogue perk deck. Again, like I said, I've got some basic skills for all guns here. Equilibrium, I think now is more important than Gunslinger, since reloading pistols doesn't take too long, like, you know, like a shotgun, but pistols only get an additional 15, not 15%, just an additional 15 now damage to pistols, so it's not overly important, and if you pick the right pistol, you're pretty much doing like 30 damage or something anyway, and if you have the high fire rate, it's very usable still. And then we have Combat Doctor, so like I said, you know, someone's got ammo bags, you just bring the Doctor bag instead. You've got 2 of them, which means 2 uses in each bag. So yeah, you know, you've got four charges, so that's good. And there's 4 on a team, that's 1 for each person. So that's always a good one. You've got Dominator here, again you can dominate a non-special enemy into a hostage. This is handy, again team player. During a heist, if someone goes down, goes into custody, you can always get them back mid-heist as long as they haven't killed that many civvies. So, that is pretty much it, and of course the perk deck, hang on, our perk deck is the rogue perk deck. I thought this one would be best, not only to base it around dodge, you can use the other one if you want, the crook, and you can take armor if you feel like it, whatever, but this way we have killer instinct, so you know, time between swapping weapons is quick, which is always handy and amazing, but all your weapons have a 25% chance to pierce enemy armor. This is always helpful, and trust me, you may not notice it, but it does work. As long as you're using like assault rifles, really fast pistols, that is actually quite handy. And everything else, it pretty much speaks for itself there. So yeah, this is an all-rounder kind of build. You can use pretty much any gun you feel like, assault rifles, pistols, shotguns, and SMGs. You've got some drill skills. I absolutely love this build. I use it pretty much any time I'm playing online in public matches. That's why I call it the pubs build. But that is that, guys. That is the pubs build for you guys. I'm not going to give you any gameplay of it because, quite frankly, I don't have internet at the moment. But anyone who wants to give it a try, please feel free. Go back through it, look at it. Please use it. Don't forget to save it. Oop, that was the inventory. I definitely recommend that you save this in one of your perk sets, basically, skill/perk sets down there, because it is a very handy one. I don't save it because I remember it, and I've got other ones here because I play solo a fair bit, so I've got these other ones. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you've really liked it, and I will see you guys next time. Please do not forget to leave a comment and a like below. Goodbye.